Okie dokie. Must be me talking again if it starts with an okay or an okie dokie. Anyhow, a little while back, 28th of January for a few days, Larry of Kanken Retirement, and I did a bit of a road trip. We left Kanken, did a quick stop first we did a quick stop at the Champère golf course. I wanted to get something with the drone and make sure it was still open, which it is. And from there, we did a quick stop at Kunming Lui, having already visited Stonehenge, Thailand, and the Grand Canyon in Thailand, and 3 or 4 patias. I wanted to stop there again, get some stuff with the drone. The idea of this trip was to do some drone stuff, and another trip along the river from Chiang to Nong Khai, kind of finish or complete, another round of trips there. Anyhow, so we got up to Chiang, a place I just, really don't like. Everything's overpriced and bit of a scam. It's a big place. The Bangkokians really enjoy going up there and experiencing the real Isan or the real Thailand or whatever. And it's a bugger. But anyhow, so we spent the night there at an overpriced room, and luckily we got a discount because of family stuff. And got up in the morning. It was a cold morning and it was foggy morning, and we headed out a few kilometers away to Gangkut, which is a very nice place. And even though they've added a whole bunch of junk there, it used to be a nice place. There was a little coffee lady and a few, booths and, stuff like that. But it's really gone over the top. And we did eventually find real coffee. We got offered Nescafe, which I think is French for not coffee. But anyhow, we got a decent cup of coffee and headed down the foggy road a ways, checking out resorts, sites, and things like that. Couldn't see much in the way of sights, but we did stop and had a very good bowl of khao tom mu. And the lady there had really nice, she had everything. I think she had the village library and everything else. Now, at this stage of the game, we're heading north along the Mekong River. And our next stop was near Wat Siluang Wat Si Som Sanuk, and also has the antiques according to Google Maps. We stopped there, and I was able to get the drone up and a couple pictures. The river's foggy. Why more people don't follow this route, especially in the wintertime, is beyond me. It's great. It's a little hillier than it is from, say, SriChiangMai down to, thank you, good morning, Kong Chiam, down in Ubon, where the Mekong River leaves Thailand, just below there, and whatever. But this trip is certainly, it's a nice trip. What we did learn along the way is there's all sorts of stuff going up along the river, and by that I mean these river walks, these nice walkways that I pointed out earlier, over on near Tau Ten. And they follow the river forever. And when you look at them, you go, wow, these are really nice, as long as you're looking at the new sections. But these things, like Larry noted, once you get to a section that's a few years old, they're falling apart. But anyhow, we stopped near the Pajuam Nang Temple, got some shots there, and then we went from there to Wata Sambaran and got a few pictures, and also stopped at the Bangkok Pai border checkpoint and got some picture of the barges and stuff like that. Moving along the river, then we got to Pak Chom. Now, Pak Chom has got a great big, it's not a big market, but it's a big area. And there's resorts there, the Rimkong Resort, strange name for a resort. And I don't know how many Rimkong resorts there are. They got a real nice park, and we got some photos there and continued on along the Mekong now, once again heading north. Now, let's see, places along the way. There's Mekong Riverside Resort and Camping, for those who are interested. There's Wat Pa Satiwan. And, it's beautiful. You've got the river on your left and mountains and banana plantations and all that. And there's, excuse me, plenty of resorts along the way. So we moved along and moved along and moved along, and we finally stopped at, let's see here, I'm just kind of scrolling through Google Maps. The river then turns kind of east, and we stopped at the river, one of the river overlooks along the way there. You can see the river's way down, and this is where, things start to slow down and, chill out a little bit. There's a big island. You're following a big island along the river there, and Plabuk and things like that are there. It's quite nice. Then the Nam Tip waterfall, and there's, once again in Thailand, the signage is crap. And the signs all the way there were wonderful, and then when we got to town, it was kind of impossible to find. But anyhow, we continued along and continued along and continued along. Then at near Sangkom, we stopped at the, which is now pretty well known, Pa Tak Sua, the Wat there, and they were base jumping down to the river. There was a big Asian thing going on, which obviously we missed the Tourism Authority of Thailand, explanation about the whole thing. And the Tan Tong waterfall, I couldn't quite get to. We also made stops at Wat Hin Mak Ping and Aranya Pantet, and spent the night in SriChiangMai. Nice little town. Having lived near there before, I never really stopped a lot. And we found this little Thai hotel, and which is quite nice. It had its own mini mart, and I've already posted a picture of it. I'll probably do it again. And shot the river and stuff like that down that, down along. And then we skipped Nong Khai and we moved on to Kamchanot later in the day. But anyhow, the point of this whole thing, and obviously I want to do it under 10 minutes because anything more than that bores the hell out of me too. This is a trip people should take. There's plenty of places to stay. This time of year, now until April, I would say the river's way down, and Jalmani Beach and Nong Khai comes out, and all that other stuff. And if they took the money they put into these river walk things and invested it in roads, and make the whole trip a little better. Once again, some people might like Chiang. I find it overpriced and touristy, all pretty phony, and all that. It's kind of hard. At least I managed to find a decent bowl of kway teow in the place. But if you're going to eat along the river or once block in from the river, expect not to get real value for money. Anyhow, that's me talking about the river trip that Larry and I made the end of January. If y'all have got any questions, contact either of us, and the photos will be posted. So y'all take care, and hope to talk to y'all again soon. Bye.